Hello, have you ever wanted to beat someone much stronger than you? We're going to do a quick video on that. The strategy we're going to use is called rolling. The idea is that we'll do an easier fight, take some needles, then do a more difficult fight and take more needles. And eventually we'll have enough benefits from our needles to hit people much stronger than us. So what are needles? Needles are these things right here. The ones that are viable to you are dependent on your stat build. Since I have a defense focused, a defense horde build, I need my serotonin. And then, of course, I have strength and speed as well, so I'm going to be using melatonin and epinephrine as well. If we look here, you know what I'll do? I think I'll equip the serotonin and refresh and stay on this page instead of quick items. So what we do here is we'll equip our first needle and we'll line up a few attacks. So right here we have someone who, well, here's 4 bill. 30 minutes, that's good to hit. Here's 3 bill, we'll hit them first. And I am 9 bill, so we'll try to hit Anonymous here, I think, who's 11 bill. To help with this demonstration, I'm using a very mediocre loadout. I have full assault on, plus just a revitalized BTMP9. I think I'll just run the cattle fraud. I might have to change this to something better. It's great for defense, but it's not going to help you during your attacks. And then just an Ithaca. Trying to get the weapon XP on this thing up still. It's taken a while because it doesn't do too many hits per turn. See, I'm only at 35 XP here. But even with a mediocre loadout like this, we should be able to hit people much stronger than us. So let's go ahead and give it a go. We will go back to our temps. We can see melatonin, epinephrine, serotonin. And melatonin is the cheapest, 600k. Then tyrosine is the next cheapest, 300k, I'm sorry. Tyrosine is the next cheapest at 600k. And this is for dexterity. I don't have any dexterity, so I'm not using it. But this is yet another one of those like quiet little buffs to make dexterity a little better. The needle is very cheap. Then epinephrine at 900k, and then serotonin at 1.3 mil. So I'm going to go from cheapest to highest. You don't really have to do that, but it kind of makes sense since you hit more and then you hit harder, and then you can focus on your main stat, or at least I can. The order you do your needles is going to be based on your build. You just want to play smart, but hopefully this kind of outlines the way to think about it. But let's go ahead and get to it. So we'll go ahead and start this fight. I'll equip that melatonin and hit. No revit proc. We have a timer on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and equip my epinephrine. Go to the next target. Got to refresh the page. See, we have 100 seconds still. So we'll hit the serotonin. We got smoked, but it should be okay, because we have that melatonin. If we look, our total speed's still over double. And disarm, that's a shame. But we can leave. And then we will equip our serotonin for the 11 bill target. And we do carry on this debuff, but we have these buffs. So hopefully we'll be able to make it. Now, one thing I'd like to note is that serotonin doesn't boost your defense stat as much as the other needles boost theirs, but in return it does restore life. So I didn't want to take it right away. Now we can take it, we can restore all our life. And you can see I got another smoke on me, but if we look at this, my speed's still up quite a bit, 50%. So we should still be okay here. I mean, that still ends up being like another bill in speed. So this cripple is going to lower their dexterity even more, and then we'll just spray this BT-MP9. This is not a good weapon at all. We can see they have very good weapons. In fact, let me close this and just show you. Puncture, that's really good. That's not so good, but it'll get spicy right now. And then Crusher is great to have. And we were able to clear it without too much difficulty. Between the serotonin and restoring life and just having these stat boosts, you can see we didn't really use up that much life for 3 hits either. The temps are going away, so like right now I'd go equip a melatonin if I wanted to continue to hit so I could renew it. Or I might even wait for this smoke since I'm not doing like a ranked war, I'm not pushing or anything, so it's not urgent for me to get my needles going again right away. But that's the general idea behind rolling. You can see even with very bad gear compared to another person, we can hit comfortably and we can hit people higher stat than us. If you have smarter loadouts, especially for your build, you're not just trying to conserve energy with a revitalize or something like that, you can really perform really well. During a real ranked war, I would not be running this revitalize. I would not be running, well, I might run this. This is pretty good. Yeah, I might run this. But I would not be running this revitalize. Because I'm one of the higher stat person, I might run this and just put my defense settings to 100% melee and just stun everyone that's trying to group me. But for the most part, I would not be running this, and I'd have something that either has higher accuracy or a debuff on it to perform a little better. But yeah, that's kind of the outline of needles. That's how they work. You do want to be quick. You do want to line up your hits. It's time sensitive. They only last about 2 minutes each. And that's all I got to say about that. Hope this was helpful. I hope this is something you can use. Maybe it gives you something to think about, especially in relation to stat build and which needles you use. As a final outro, I will say, always remember to unequip your expensive needles. People can just hit you while you have these and trigger your serotonin. So like, if someone puts a bounty on you or just has their members hit you over and over again, and you lose a serotonin each time, that's gonna hurt. You know, the price is gonna add up. So I switch to something cheaper. If I'm not using my needles, I might leave it on melatonin because it's not super duper crazy price, but generally I'm either doing the tear gas or an HEG because these have decent oh, that's a topic for another time. Let's keep it tight. I will talk to you guys another time.